Hi folks, today is May 25th. It's time for the daily poem, which is entitled Flight, as requested by Ian Smith. Here we go. The patchwork quilt of land and sea recedes until no more, and people long since disappeared as we began to soar. Time was in our crosshairs now, and seconds barely exist as we touched the sun and parted clouds through heaven's daily midst. For many years we looked above and held in high esteem God's liberated creatures, but we could only dare to dream that one day we would join them up upon the wing. And we did long before we heard the telephone ring. Hot air balloons would be our first sortie into the sky. Drifting up on heated air, these giants passed us by. But the nature of man is such that we were not satisfied, and many tried and many failed and many a mortal died. But we refused to give in and leave the skies uncharted territory, and indeed in 1903 to memory wrote the story. Once again we took to the skies with added determination, not simply to slowly rise, but with a new motivation, to cut through air and banish time and shrink our giant ball, and make air travel a thing available to all. And 22 million people take to the skies each day. We watch the birds and we watch the bees, and somehow we found a way. But of course we're not finished there, for man's need for more goes on. We'd at last found the secret, now we wondered just how long. How long we could stay, how fast could we go, what distances could we achieve. Now we had the gift of flight, we just needed to believe. And believe we did, and achieve we did, and we took off into space. But such was our competitive nature, it began a race, which rush and run, but ultimately, it's man who wears the crown, as we did when we touched the moon and laid our standards down. So we have our prize, we've conquered the skies, now where do we go? Perhaps to Mars, Venus, Saturn or Pluto? And I sit and wonder, I look outside and I see a sparrow sat upon a wall, sat expectantly. A butterfly then intercepts my gaze, flying so majestically, and it makes me wonder just for a second how different things might be. Had the early pioneers conceded from the start that flight was meant for birds and bees, not for men to take part? I assume the world's a better place, or at least I hope. Or will nature decide we've had our ride and it's given us too much rope? Will we be brought back down to ground and once more view the skies as a place for those it was intended, and not for man to rise? Thank you.